video is going to be fairly casual. I think it's going to be of more interest to people that are long-term viewers, and like there aren't going to be many new people just popping up in here. I haven't made a formal announcement about this, but something I've been doing and I think I'm going to continue doing is releasing videos 3 at a time, taking a week off, and then a video every week for 3 weeks and continuing that. I've been doing that for a couple months now, and I've been able to comfortably keep up with that video cadence. I don't really have the energy to be doing a fully edited like project type video every single week. It's too much for me to keep up with. But I had a little bit of energy this month, and so I figured I'll just throw in a little bonus one so you won't miss a week this month. Today I'm going to be reading comments from previous videos of mine. We do not have time to go through every single video and look at every single comment, but I am going to just like pick videos and just look through the comments, and we're going to talk about it. So my very first video, I'm actually really proud of. I think for a first video on YouTube, it's pretty good. I spent a lot of time putting effort into that. It definitely could have been better, and looking back, there are some things I would have changed, but I'm still pretty proud of how that came together, especially with the equipment that I had on hand, because I purposefully did not buy anything new that I didn't already own for that video. I think except for maybe, did I buy mics for that? Yes, I did. I bought my little $20 lav mic. Okay, so in this video, it was recreating a top from Perks of Being a Wallflower. It was like Emma Watson's top. I really wanted to have clips from the movie Perks of Being a Wallflower in here, but I didn't know anything and still know very little about usage rights with putting like movie clips in YouTube videos. I just knew that it was generally not well received by YouTube. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna not. I honestly should have, because this was not monetized, because you have to do a bunch of stuff before you can get monetized. So it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, a recurring comment is not to dye it. I did mention in the video that I was debating dyeing it, and I do think it would be cute dyed, because it was going to be like this mulberry, like dark brown purple color. That would have been cool, but don't worry, I am keeping it the bright red. It's gonna stay like that. I came to appreciate the bright red. My first ever comment on a YouTube video. I loved it. This video gives me cozy vibes, and as someone who's a beginner in this knitting world, this is inspiring. Thanks for sharing this. I wish you the best with your new channel project. Thank you. You're so sweet. The fun thing about starting a YouTube channel is when you're first starting out, or at least in my experience, and I know a lot of people have had this happen to them too, all the comments are extremely nice. Everyone is so sweet, because if someone's leaving a comment on your first ever video, unless you're being overtly offensive, they're usually leaving a comment to be like, hey, I see that you're a little new baby here in this world. Let me give you a little compliment to boost your confidence. Yeah, the next comment was, this needs more views, 10 out of 10 quality. Also, I love your shirt. Thank you. And a bunch of people asked for a pattern. I did not write down anything that I didn't hear. I will have a video coming out very soon about my process around self-drafting, because I think it's something that everyone is capable of doing. Okay, let's do another video. This was attempting to finish my semi-abandoned whips, and that turned into a series that I've been doing and will continue to do. It's really nice to just blank slate finish all my whips so that I can move on to new projects and I don't have things generally lingering. It's a nice excuse just to finish projects. In this one, I was doing the rug in my living room. I'm still obsessed with. I love this rug. I am so happy that I finished it. I did the sweater for my husband, which he has worn a couple times, but I would say he's not so much a sweater guy, which we didn't know before. He really loves and appreciates it, but I don't think I'm going to be just making sweaters for him on the regular. And then I was doing crochet granny square coasters, and I use those every day. Someone said they've been binge watching my videos. Oh, that was a month ago. I was like, this is my second video. How did you binge watch 2 videos? No, but it was just a month ago. Also, that is like, it's just one of the biggest compliments when people are like, I just binge watched all your videos. Thank you. Also, I should mention, not all the comments I get are nice. I did have one the other day, and I mean, if this person's watching it, I'll just take the L on that. I'll be mean. I'll be a little rude. They said, I hate how young people force such a gravelly voice. Like, why do you have to do that? And I did delete that comment. That's a new thing for me. I didn't used to delete comments, but I do delete stuff every now and again. I definitely delete stuff if I think it's going to hurt someone else's feelings. Like if someone's looking through the comments and it's going to make them feel bad about themselves, I'll delete a comment without a thought. But if it's something that's just meant to hurt me, I would not delete it. Because to me, like, there's this debate on, does that make me inauthentic? I don't know. But for mental health reasons, I've decided that yes, I can delete some comments. So the person that said that I have a forced gravelly voice that young people have been doing, and that they found it annoying, that's not helpful. That person was not intending to be helpful. I also love like comments like that because they're so silly. Like, it's not actually that mean. It's just silly that someone took the time to write that out. What am I supposed to do with that information? Would you care for a smoother, less gravelly voice? Lots of comments on the cats with this video, which makes sense. Pippin loves being on camera. She is such an attention hog. Anytime I film her and Mary like cuddled up together, she's right there. She's always just out of frame. If she's not in the shot, she's always just out of frame. Whenever I try to film her and Mary cuddling together, it's very rare that Mary will stay in the shot. Mary will purposefully leave knowing that I'm recording. I think she doesn't like my camera. Maybe it looks like a big eye to her or something. I don't know. Pippin loves it. She loves the attention. Aw, someone said that they like my scrappy raglan. Sorry to that person, that sweater is no longer. It was turned into a different scrappy sweater. How many balls of yarn do you think you ended up using for that rug? Too many. I can't count. I could look at my order history and try to figure it out. I don't want to. I don't want to know how much this rug cost. I think it's better if I don't know. My husband called and I also decided to grab a hair tie. I try to wear my hair down, but from a sensory perspective, I cannot stand the feeling of hair on my face. And I always feel bad putting it up because I'm like, I'm always putting it up. No one cares. No one really cares. Okay, here's an interesting comment that I would love to talk about. You admitted to being slow and being fine with it is what made me hit subscribe. So tired of crochet this and XYZ hours things. I want to see people work on things at their own pace and take their time. Look forward to following your journey. This comment has lived in my brain for a while because at one point in time, I did actually want to do a video where like I make a sweater in a week, but it wasn't a like, I'm gonna stay up till midnight and crush it out, clickbaity type thing. It was just a, my husband's on a business trip for a week, I'm starting a sweater today, I'm just curious if I can finish it in a week kind of thing. So yes, I do not love the fast fashion world pushing itself into the world of knitting and crochet on social media. I think there are a lot of people that make videos where they just, I'm so sorry, this is the meanest thing I'm gonna say. There are some videos that I have watched of people making sweaters in 24 hours. Those sweaters look like they took 24 hours. There is a reason people take longer to make a sweater. They look so bad. And then the other ones that are like, yeah, sure, if I used 15 millimeter needles, I too could finish a sweater in a day. But I also don't want to wear a sweater that weighs 1,000 pounds and is the heat of the sun contained in wool. So yeah, you know, that's, I think there's a balance there. I definitely am going to consider like making videos in the future that are like trying to do a project quickly, only because that's something I would do outside of YouTube. Of like right now I'm working on this big quilt, not quilt, patchwork duvet cover for my bedroom, and I want to try to get it done in a month. It's huge and it's little 2-inch patches everywhere. So like it's going to take a long time, but I want to see if I can get it done in a month. I'm not filming it for a video, but you'll still get to see it. Crochet lampshade, fixing my cat problems. Okay, quick commentary on this video. So at the end of the video, I made a comment that I wanted to make the lampshade bigger, which there are definitely some comments about that it would look better bigger. I totally agree. It does look better bigger. Oh, this person leaves comments pretty regularly. I think less so recently. I wonder if they stopped liking my videos. It's okay if you didn't. I don't take it personally. Sometimes I've seen some people that have unsubscribed. Like I know, like I see the number go down. I don't take it personally. I unsubscribe from channels all the time for various reasons. Sometimes it's just like, I need to detox from this kind of content, or take care of yourself, do whatever you want. It's okay. Anyways, this person commented, I like for a project to tell me what it wants to be. Amen. Yeah, that was the line I said in that video. I stand by that. I have my moments. I don't consider myself to be a funny or insightful person, but sometimes I say some stuff where I'm like, I liked that. And they said, P.S. I know it's very random, but you look so much like Anya Taylor-Joy, and with your hairstyle, it's giving Queen's Gambit. I would say for sure with that hairstyle, but also I would never say that I look like Anya Taylor-Joy. But I have gotten like 7 or 8 comments from people saying I look like Anya Taylor-Joy. And I guess that means maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I guess no one ever feels like they look like the person that people say that they look like. Okay, and I'm surprised I only got, I think, 1 or 2 comments about people being worried that it was a fire hazard. I only use LED light bulbs in my home. Who is using non-LED light bulbs? If you have access to LED light bulbs, why would you not use them? It's kind of like when I visit relatives and they freak out about like, oh my gosh, you left the basement light on all night. And I'm like, ma'am, you have LED light bulbs in your home. That cost you about half a cent. Why are you freaking out? Do we need to freak out about that? I know. I guess maybe it's hard. If you're older, let me know that light bulbs used to be a hazard. At one point in time when I was a kid, I accidentally left a notebook on top of a lamp and it burned my notebook. Did not catch fire, but it did burn it when I left it on overnight. So maybe it's just hard to deprogram after like living your whole life where light bulbs are a fire hazard to the point where they're not really that much of a fire hazard now. Like they still are. Anything electrical is. But fun fact about me, I was a junior fire explorer with my bestie in high school. We were part of a program with the local fire department where we would do like regular firefighter training. And this friend went on to be a paramedic and actually worked as a volunteer firefighter at that same firehouse. Is that what they're called? Fire station. I should know that. And we competed in the state fair. In ladders. It's so funny to say this out loud. We competed in ladders, CPR, gear donning. So how fast could you get on your gear? And like getting there was a couple events that took place. I felt good about ladders. My job was to tie the halyard knot. And I was pretty proud of that job. And then I was really good at gear donning. I could get my gear on really fast, even though they only make gear for like large men. All right, spider web tutorial. I don't know how good this tutorial is. I was planning on spending a lot of time working on this video, but I think this is about the time that my grandma passed away. And so what I was going to spend 2 weeks on, I ended up having 3 days to do or not do. And I ended up just doing it in the 3 days because I had to fly home. I didn't have to. I wanted to fly home, which is why it's one of the shorter videos because I used to do, and I guess I still do, very long videos. I've definitely shortened up my videos because they don't all need to be like an hour long. But I have such a hard time making short videos. But I do love these spider webs. I don't know how good the tutorial is. Someone would have to follow it and let me know. It made me realize, I'm glad I did it. It made me realize I don't want to make tutorials. It's just not my skill set. There are lots of tutorials on YouTube with people that are better at it. We can just let them do it. But I do love these spider webs. I've kept them. They are going to be reoccurring Halloween decoration in my home for years. My knit leg warmers video. I'm actually really proud of this video. It got very few views, I think, in comparison. Yeah, it got very few views. One of my least viewed videos, for sure. And the 2 subsequent videos. But I'm proud of how that video came out. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It was definitely the first time that I think I got more real on the channel and my personality started coming out a little bit more. It is very difficult. It's very difficult to get comfortable on camera. It took time. It's taking time. All right, let's see what the comments are. 100th subscriber with a little heart hand emoji. You were my 100th subscriber. Capricorn cream puff. Congratulations. I love the username. Oh my gosh, this is literally the sweetest comment. I remember this comment. I remember a lot of comments. I'm sure this will be a fun game, but I wouldn't be able to set it up. I think if someone showed me a comment from my video versus a comment from someone else's video and had me guess which one was from mine, I think I'd be able to get it pretty well. I remember, I think, most of the comments I've gotten. This one is, hey girl, I'm a fairly good crocheter, but I'm still trying to get comfortable with knitting. Your video was suggested to me and I like to watch content similar to yours. When you said you had 40 subscribers, I was shocked. I thought about making videos like this myself, but I have no idea how to go about it. Besides that, great job. Your video honestly feels like other people I've watched that have 100,000 or more subscribers. First off, so sweet of you to say. So sweet. I think in like a month or two, maybe, I'll have a video coming out talking more about YouTube and just what my experience was like, only because I get so many comments about it and I can't encapsulate it in just like a minute or two. It needs to be its own video. So I am going to do a video for anybody interested just about like what my experience was, because it's something that I think a lot of people are really curious about trying. So look out for that video. I think in September, maybe. I literally have videos planned out, like, and I have them planned out for the next year and a half. Sometimes if I get really excited about something, a video idea will get bumped and I'll do another one in favor of it. But yeah, I have a lot of video ideas. Also, these leg warmers, I still love. I wore them all winter. I'm going to wear them next winter. I'm totally going to make another pair. They were really, really nice. I like this comment. I'm from Russia, so it's kind of cold in here in winter, and I have to wear socks and warm boots. It becomes a huge problem when I'm at uni because my legs get too warm throughout classes. I think having leg warmers is a great idea. Yours looks cute and comfy. I'm glad I got recommended this video. Okay, the rest of the comment was just like them being super sweet. I like this other one. I didn't realize you can wear leg warmers under pants for some reason, and now they make more sense. You can! You totally can. It's like wearing high socks, only the sock part doesn't get dirty. So I like them because I get the cuteness of wearing like cute knit socks without like putting wear and tear on my cute knit socks. Yeah, and just a lot of comments on this video. Well, not a lot. I mean, it was an earlier video with not a lot of views, but multiple comments from people talking about like how useful that they could potentially be. I would highly recommend leg warmers to people that live in colder climates. All right, multimedia journal tour. I think this is second to last place for views, and it is absolutely hilarious to me. The videos that get the most views versus the video that gets the least views does not at all correlate with the videos that I am most and least proud of. I'm pretty proud of this journal tour. I know it doesn't fit into the niche of knitting and crochet, and that's why not a lot of people watched it, but regardless of if you are into journaling, I still think it's an interesting video. I'm proud of how it came out. I'll be honest, when there's videos that I don't like, I don't publish them. So the ones that make it onto YouTube, for the most part, I'm usually pretty proud of. I mean, they're not really perfect, and there are some that I like better than others, but for the most part, anything that actually makes it onto YouTube, I'm proud of. There have been several videos that have not made it onto the platform for a good reason. All right, let's see what the comments say. Okay, this one needs to be vindicated. So this person, in my journal tour, I showed my ranking of my top 25 favorite episodes of Bob's Burgers, and they commented, the way that season 5 episode 1 work hard or die trying girl isn't on your top 25 is just wrong. I did not like that episode. I really didn't. And then I watched it a couple more times, and the more I watch it, it has become one of my favorite episodes. I have rewatched it so many times. It would easily be in my top 10 now. There are so many episodes of Bob's Burgers that I didn't like at first and now I'm in love with, which is a reoccurring theme with me. Okay, this is the same reoccurring commenter. This might be my favorite video of yours yet. See, it's not a terrible one. I like that there's more than one comment about the Bob's Burgers episode tracker, only because that was like 0.5 seconds of the video. And I'm glad that I kept it in and I showed it because I was like weirdly proud of that list. I'm weirdly proud of my journals too, which is kind of why I made the video. I'm like, I just want to show off. That's really what YouTube is just indulging my most narcissistic traits. Okay, and a lot of comments from people saying like that they do the same journaling strategy that I do, which is, there's a lot of different names for it, but multimedia journaling, dumpster journaling, but just like doing whatever you want, filling an entire page with stickers, because why not? Okay, and I think the last video that we're going to talk about is going to be the crocheting a Christmas koi. I think this was one of the first videos that I just had fun making. All right, let's see what the comments are. This is fun. I swear your ottoman thing was orange and then it changed colors. Yes, yes it did. Keen eye, I did not mention it. I was actually going to make a video about this, but I didn't end up doing it. Yeah, I have an ottoman in my living room that changes all the time. I reupholster it like at least once a year. I still can't figure it out. I have not yet put a cover on it or made a cover for it yet that I like. So I'm going to keep trying. It's going to keep changing. Oh, I like this comment. 1, I love this video. Your koi turned out so cute. And 2, thank you for wearing that sweater in the beginning. I've been looking for that pattern for months. I thought it was called the salmon sweater the entire time. Yes, it is the halibut sweater by Caitlin Hunter. I get comments on that every time I wear it for good reason. It is an amazing sweater pattern. And I love that sweater. It's definitely, I think, one of the prettiest ones that I own. That, and I think the first sweater pattern I ever followed was the Maybe Forever sweater by Veronica Lindbergh in her book Knit This. And that is also, like, from a visual perspective, one of my favorite sweaters that I've made. Thank you. I spent, I don't remember how long, 20 minutes to 2 hours, somewhere in that time range, crocheting a heart for a stuffed koi fish I was making and put it inside the koi fish and no one would see it. Just stumbled onto your video and OMG, you have such a soothing voice. I feel like I'm listening to a cozy audiobook. Thank you. See, this person doesn't think that I have a forced, raspy, gravelly voice. Maybe they do. Maybe they just like that. Okay, I got another comment saying you have the best voice ever. It's so nice to listen to. I would say also making YouTube videos has fully gotten me over the ick of listening to your own voice. You know how that's like the most disgusting thing in the world is hearing your own voice? I have listened to like 1,000 hours of my own voice at this point when I edit my videos. I know what I sound like now. And I'm totally cool with that. Also, you're just so pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much. Especially in that video. I did not feel pretty for any of that video, so thank you. Another, you have such a nice voice comment. What did I say in this video that another, what? Thank you. I definitely think the fish could have turned out better. Like, I think if I tried again, I would probably execute it to the same quality level that I did before. Also, to my little sister, if you're watching this, you are allowed to get rid of that thing whenever you want. You do not need to hold on to it. You don't need to feel guilty about holding on to gifts. This is a note for everybody. Also, at this point, I think a lot of the videos that I had made were being watched by older women. So we have YouTube analytics, so I get to see the demographics of people watching my videos. Not for a specific individual, it does not give personal information like that, but in general, I can see like 98% of the people that watch your videos are female. Shocker. Sorry, any men that are watching, awesome. Glad you're here. Thank you. You're seen and I appreciate you. You are Knuff. Oh wow, this one is in all caps. I love your videos. OMG, this is the first time I've ever seen your channel, and wow, the quality of craftsmanship, the music, the cinematography, the cat wardrobe, I'm obsessed. Officially one of my go-to YouTubers. I look forward to anything that you will make in the future. I would say I just now would call myself a YouTuber. I wouldn't introduce myself like that. I generally don't advertise the fact that I make YouTube videos, but I'm officially proud of it, and I'm no longer embarrassed, which I think was a big step to take, and I'm on YouTube making videos. Yeah, the koi fish video, just looking at the comments, it definitely reinforces what I was saying. It's definitely one of my like sillier videos in a good way. I love it. Do you know, I actually have watched some of my own videos sometimes. Like, I've just put them on to review if I would change anything and learn and get better, and then it'll just autoplay, and then I won't turn it off. So I'm now just like watching myself in a YouTube video. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Cat snuggle under the koi fish was so cute. That was a really cute moment. There have been some adorable moments with my cats that I'm so thankful I've been able to catch on camera, and these are definitely like a little video diary. So that's a good time. Well, that was fun for me. I don't know if it was fun for you, but it was fun for me. I had a good time. Thank you to my loyal commenters. You know who you are. I know who you are. I see you. Oh, and if I hadn't said it already, I am almost to 10,000 subscribers at this point. I can't believe it. I mean, I can't. I hoped it would happen. I really hoped that this would happen. But I am still shooketh. Like, me a year ago, I wasn't even thinking about doing YouTube a year ago. Me 8 months ago would be like, nah, that's not gonna happen. That's crazy town banana pants. Like, that's not gonna happen. But it's happening. So unless something goes horribly wrong, I am willing to bet that within the week I will be at 10,000 subscribers, and I will shove my phone in my husband's face and be like, look at me and compliment me and love me. And he's gonna be like, I'm so proud of you. And it's great. Oh, and because the people that have made it this far in the video and are watching this video as opposed to my project ones, you're probably the real ones. Put down any like videos that you want to see down below. I can't guarantee that I'll get to them because, like I said, I have like 1,000 ideas for videos. But when someone leaves a comment asking for a video that I was already planning on making, it's like, oh, sweet, I will put more thought into that one, or I'll add this certain aspect to it, or maybe I'll change the edge on a certain video a little bit, or I'll like bump it up in the order and do it sooner. So if there's anything that you would like, and also more ideas. I want more ideas. I am really enjoying this whole YouTube thing. I think I'm going to keep doing it. Oh, and to the person that made the Friends cardigan, my email is in the description, breathingyarn@gmail.com. If you are willing to, could you email me a picture of this cardigan? I'm so curious. What are the chances that you're watching this right now? I don't know. No one's going to watch if you're not in the video, Pippin. Love me. I have kidnapped Pippin, the real star of the YouTube channel, currently plotting how she's going to escape out of my lap, even though she's been begging for cuddles nonstop the past 4 days. Bye, Pippin. All right, bye.